We don't have any fancy graphics for you. We don't have that here. We have truth. Greetings, everyone. This is your podcast of Staying in the Light. And we got something for y'all on that series we're doing now about spell casting, casting spell, spelling, whatever way you want to say it. You know, I was thinking about the animals. We got some series on animal behavior on the channel as well. And like I said, I'm a one man army, so I don't have all these postings and, the trimmings that most people have. I'm focused on the content. So thank you for understanding and thank you for your interest. And, because we're here to share what we know, not what we believe. And you have to, hey, I don't need to tell you this, but you can share this information anywhere as your own. You don't have to give me as a reference, like, oh, this is where I got that from. No, because I got it from somebody. Even if I don't know who it was, it may have been my ancestors in the unseen that I got it from. But the reason I have it is to pass it on. So I want you to pass it on as well. When you look in the animal kingdom, man, they want to ignore that queen, don't they? When you got the bees, the queen, without the queen, nothing happens. Everything's about protecting the queen. All the fights they have is about who's going to mate with the queen. However, they come together, the birds, the bees, the animals. Do you ever find any group of animals going attacking another group of animals as a herd or as individuals? No. They stay in their own little circle with their own kind, the way it's meant to be. I didn't say that. That's in the Bible. Read it. So we have people who do that, attack another people just because they're not like them. They got a name for that. They call it racism. That's a name they created to try to explain away the behavior. But it's pure right, evil and wicked. People not bothering you, you just go out of your way to colonize them or attack them. And the world's supposed to accept it. Decades go by, hundreds of years go by, and you still, no change of mind, just a more sophisticated way of keeping them in the spell. The spell cast everywhere you look is a spell being cast. His story, that's a spell. Everybody has his story, which is a lie. What about our story? Some smart person say, well, what about black his story? Wow. What kind of spells y'all have? Black and white is a spell casting to emphasize people differences. And that's because back 20, 50 years ago, they forced a whole nother people to mix with another people. It was by spell casting. Those people's doing just fine with their own. But the people who did this, they want to blame white people. No, white people didn't do this. It was their own people who did this. They talk about Africans selling people into slavery. You got people who were enslaved selling people into slavery. So all I'm talking about is spell casting. And this topic is heavy on my mind. This is about the second video or third video I'm doing on it. And I want to get your input. What do you think? Maybe I'm way off target. When you do gematria, studying of the meaning by the vibration of the word, you add it up to numbers and see what they say it vibrates as. It's spelling because vowels are interchangeable. Whether you say I or I, don't really matter. You say tomato, or tomato, it doesn't really matter. It has the same vibration. So let's give another example to really drive home this idea of spelling. You have a bank, right? Okay, now when we say bank, the first time you hear the word was about the bank of water, like a water bank. That's where it stops the water from flowing over. Yeah, the bank, ocean bank. A bank holds contain things, currency, the current. Okay, now they apply this bank to to a place where they hold money, right? And they call what you put in there deposit. You deposit it in. However, the bank see that deposit as you giving them a gift because without your permission, they go and invest it. Yeah, they go loan it out to other people, get interest, get paid for it, and don't give you a dime. So really amounts to thievery. Yeah, if you take the deposit and loan it out, shouldn't the person who gave you the money receive some of it? Nope, nope. That's why the banking, all these corrupt institutions, man, it's it's just gangsterism, just gangsters. Okay, well I think that's it for now. Let me know your thoughts, because I love answering questions. This is what I do when someone asks a question, whether it's intelligent or not. I don't answer right away. I want to see somebody else answer it. Therefore, I can address two issues with one response. But in other words, I have the opportunity to teach more when other people try to answer a question. Because most of the time, you're not going to get it right. It has been my experience in my few years here. I have to answer a question maybe because I got the most knowledge. But I know you out there maybe have more knowledge than I do. What's wrong? Why are you scared to talk to me? I can't see you. You can't see me. I don't know you from Adam. I don't have all the fancy trimmings of a big podcast, so maybe that's why. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do what I do, and you do what you do. And something else I wanted to talk about. What was it? Oh, I've got this vibrator plate. It's better than a massage. You work out and you get on the vibrator plate and it shake all the muscles, man. You don't have any pain. You don't have any fatigue, muscle fatigue. Yeah, I've been trying it for the last couple of days, man. It's amazing. Yeah, don't get a cheap one. Get a good one for about $100, $200 and try it out. Now, if you got any preconditions, you check with your doctor. You know, only people who are fit should be using it. Otherwise, it may damage you. So always, when they say check with your doctor, that's always the best advice. Therefore, nobody can be charged with negligence. Because some people they need to say that because some people just go out and do whatever people tell them to do. Yeah, some people like that. They don't check anything. That is dumb. Because some people are just liars. Most time when they're selling stuff, they just lying. So that's why you say it's up to you to figure it out, to find the truth. I don't see my people in here. What's going on? I don't even know if I'm being heard or not. But I'm making more videos because I can't find the ones I made. They're disappearing. And the ones being made, they're not getting circulated. So if I didn't love doing this, I would have stopped a long time ago. So if you benefit and you like it, I have a lot of subscribers. Thank y'all. Where yet? That's what I want to know. You just subscribe and don't come back by. You do. Most people do. Well, that's okay because I'm gonna get around to spicing up my content to hold your interest. That's what it's all about, keeping someone interested. Okay, with that, we're gonna say adios.